The first night in my new apartment, I noticed something strange. A tiny red light blinked from the ceiling fan, slow, rhythmic, almost invisible unless you looked closely. When I climbed on a chair and leaned closer, my heart dropped. It wasn't a light bulb, it was a camera. Before I tell you how this discovery turned into the most chilling revenge of my life, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because what I uncovered next will make you think twice before moving into any new apartment. My name is Alina. I had just moved to a new city for work, a fresh start, new people, new surroundings. The apartment was perfect, modern, affordable, with a warm landlord who seemed genuinely kind. Or at least, that's what I thought. The first few days went smoothly. I unpacked, decorated, and tried to settle in. But that night, my fourth night, something felt off. The ceiling fan made a faint, clicking sound, rhythmic, steady. I ignored it at first. But as I lay in bed, I noticed a dim, red blink high above me. Curiosity turned to fear as I climbed up to inspect. And there it was. A small, black lens neatly fixed into the base of the fan. A hidden camera. My hands shook as I jumped down. My first instinct was disbelief. Maybe it was a sensor, a smoke detector, something harmless. But deep down, I knew better. I checked every corner of the room, the bathroom mirror, the smoke alarm, even the lamp. And then I found another, hidden inside the wall clock. Someone had been watching me. The next morning, I went straight to the landlord. His name was Karim, a man in his late 40s with a polite smile and calm voice. I confronted him directly, trying not to sound scared. "There's a camera in my ceiling fan. I want an explanation." His face went blank for a second, then he forced a laugh. "Oh, that must be from the previous tenant. She was paranoid about security. I'll send someone to remove it." But something about his tone felt wrong. Too quick, too casual. He didn't even ask to see it. That night, I packed a small bag and stayed with a colleague. I couldn't sleep. My mind kept replaying the blinking light, the hidden lens, and that fake, calm smile. I decided to find out the truth and make him regret what he'd done. The next day, I pretended everything was normal. I returned to the apartment, acting as if I believed his story. But instead of removing the cameras, I installed my own, tiny motion sensors hidden in corners, connected to my phone. Then I left. I stayed away for 3 days. When I finally checked the recordings, my blood ran cold. Every night, around 2 a.m., someone entered the apartment, quietly, with a key. He walked straight to the living room, addressed the fan, then left after a few minutes. It was Karim. He wasn't fixing anything. He was collecting the footage. I could have gone to the police right away, but I wanted proof strong enough that he couldn't escape. So I waited. I kept recording, and soon I had everything. Him entering the apartment, handling the hidden cameras, replacing memory cards, even looking around with a flashlight. But the worst part came when I checked one video. He wasn't alone. Another man was with him, and they were laughing. That's when I decided this wasn't just going to be a report. This was going to be my revenge. I copied all the footage onto a hard drive, then created an anonymous account. I posted the evidence on a private Reddit thread about rental scams, screenshots, images, everything, without revealing my identity yet. The post gained attention fast. People from the same area recognized the apartment and shared similar experiences. Some even claimed they had stayed in that building and noticed odd behavior too. Within a day, the story spread everywhere. Local tenants started questioning the landlord. I stayed quiet, pretending to be another anonymous reader, but I wasn't done yet. I printed a few stills from the recordings, Karim entering the apartment, his face clearly visible, and dropped them anonymously at the local police station. I also sent copies to every tenant in the building with a note: check your ceiling fans before you sleep. The next morning, the entire building was in chaos. Tenants were furious. The police arrived with search warrants. By afternoon, they found multiple hidden cameras across several apartments and boxes of memory cards in the basement storage room. Kareem tried to deny everything, but the footage spoke for itself. He had installed cameras in nearly every unit, disguised as fans, smoke alarms, even decorative lights. He claimed it was for safety, but no one believed him. When I finally returned to the building, reporters were outside, people whispering, everyone shocked. Nobody knew that I was the one who started it. I watched silently as they led him away, his fake calmness gone, replaced by pure fear. But I didn't feel victorious, not yet. My revenge wasn't about exposing him to the world. It was about making sure he could never do it again. So I sent one final message from an untraceable account directly to his email. Next time you look into a camera, remember, someone might be watching you too. I don't know if he ever read it, but I hope he did. A few weeks later, the building management changed. All the tenants were compensated and new security measures were installed. My name was never mentioned anywhere, and I preferred it that way. Because for me, this wasn't about fame or recognition. It was about justice, about turning fear into power. Now, whenever I move into a new place, the first thing I check isn't the rent or the view. It's the ceiling fan. And every time I see a red blinking light, I remember the night I found my revenge through the very thing meant to watch me.